Hello everyone, myself Yash Kumbani and we are in Group 3B. Our members are me, myself, second is Dhruvin Talavia and third one Vijay Joshi. So today I will talk about the Theranos scandal, which is one of the biggest ethical failure in tech and healthcare. We have been researching this case and I will give you a quick overview of what happened and how different ethical theories help to explain where things went wrong. So, first of all, we need to know that what was Theranos. So, here is the story. Theranos was founded by Elizabeth Holmes, who had the big idea. What was the idea? The idea was to run the hundreds of blood tests using just a single drop of blood. It sounded revolutionary, faster, cheaper, and more accessible healthcare. Investors loved it, the media hyped it up, and the company's value shoot up to $9 billion. So Holmes became a Silicon Valley icon of that time. But now the main thing comes. What was happening behind the scenes? Things were falling totally apart. The tech didn't actually work. Instead of admitting that, the company lied to investors, doctors, and patients. And those lies had real consequences from misdiagnosis to lost money and broken trust. Okay, so let's go with our ethical theories. Let's break it down using few ethical theories. So, virtual ethics is about character. Were they honest? Were they acting with integrity? The answer is clearly not. Holmes and her team put success over truth, misleading everyone who was involved in that. So, if we see like as a dentology focuses on duties and rules, like telling the truth and being transparent. But Theranos was repeatedly broken all these basic ethical rules. Utilitarianism asks, did it help more people than they harm? Again, the answer is no. Because the reason behind this is patients were hurt, investors were deceived, and public trust in healthcare took a hit. And there is the SCS code of conduct, which stresses integrity and putting the public first. Theranos ignored all of this. They prioritize image and money over ethics and safety. So if I give like warm up and transition, so when we look at this from every angle, Theranos failed in all. They broke ethical rules, harm others, and ignored professional standards. It's a powerful example of how ambitions without ethics can lead to a serious consequences. So the next part will be explained by Dhruvin. Dhruvin, can you please turn on your mic and explain the next part?
Hello everyone, hello ma'am. I am Dhruvin from Group 3B. Building on the introduction, I'll be focusing on the ethical failure at Theranos and how they directly endangered patient safety. So first, we will look about the core deception, a house of cards. Like Theranos at its heart was built on a lie. Elizabeth Holmes and Sunny Balwani aggressively promoted a revolutionary blood testing technology that simply didn't work. They claimed it could perform hundreds of tests with a just single drop of blood accurately and cheaply as well. So this wasn't just a marketing hype; it was a deliberate deception. They knew the technology was flawed, yet they continued to promise groundbreaking results to investors and most critically to patients. And here we'll look about the patient safety, the ultimate betrayal. Like the most unforgivable aspect of the Theranos scandal is the disregard for patient safety. Imagine making critical health decisions based on false information. That's the reality for many who used Theranos test. Inaccurate result could have lead to delayed cancer treatment, unnecessary heart procedures, or the simply a false sense of security when a real health problem was brewing. This wasn't just a business failure. It was a betrayal of trust and a direct threat to people's lives. Here we will look about the ethical bottom line, a lesson in priorities. The Theranos case forces us to ask what are the more important thing, profit or a people? Holmes and Balwani choose profit, and the consequences were devastating. This wasn't just a technical failure, it was a moral one. It's like a stark reminder that innovation without ethics is dangerous game. We will look about the like transition. So the ethical failure at the Theranos had far-reaching consequences. Now Vijay will delve into the financial and legal ramification of scandal, and further he will do.
Thank you, Dhruvin. Thank you, yes, for giving me opportunity to explain further. I'm Vijay, a member of Group 3B. Today, I will explore the lasting financial, legal, and societal impacts of Theranos scandal, how the fallout continues to influence towards the various sector. Firstly, I would like to talk about financial and economic consequences. In this sector, the financial fallout from Theranos was massive. Initially, it was valued at 9 billion. The company attracted investors with promises of groundbreaking blood testing technology. When the truth emerged, investor lost upwards of 700 million, severely damaging not only their finances but also the ability of other startup to raise funds in already hesitant investment climate. Secondly, it is about legal ramification. Legally, the scandal was a wake-up call. Elizabeth Holmes and Sunny Bhalwani faced numerous fraud charges underlying the necessity for rigorous accountability in the tech and healthcare sector. Their guilty verdicts serve as a precedent emphasizing and unethical practice can invoke severe legal uh, dissuading future misconduct within the entrepreneurial landscape. What else? It is about societal impacts. So, lastly, on a societal impacts, scandal shipwrecked public trust in both technology and healthcare industry as well. Patients grew increasingly wary of health startup. Investor become more critical of unproven claims. This reiterates the crucial role of transparency and ethical responsibility play in maintaining the public's trust in innovation. We must remember that behind every startup pitch lies a responsibility to uphold integrity, ensuring that technology advancement truly serve the public good. This is what uh, we, our group, think about Theranos scandal. Thank you, Dhruvin, thank you, yes, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Vijay and Dhruvin. So everyone, thank you
So
so
much
much
for
for
hearing
hearing
us.
us. And if you have any doubt, you can please ask us. And thank you so much, ma'am. It was a very good month, like very good subject to teach from you. So we'd like to say
Thank
thank you.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.